Hey everyone, think I can take this stone that I found down at the Outer Banks on the beach and turn it into a shiny gemstone? Well, let's find out. I find a stone and take it home and polish it and hope it shines, and also there's a chicken. Hey everyone, this is Clayton, and like I said, I found this stone down at the Outer Banks, and if you watched a previous video, I found it in there and was like, ooh, we gotta polish this up, this looks good. So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's take a look at this thing. Get the blue pointy stick of destiny out. Hello, blue pointy stick. So let's see what we have. Well, let me look at it this way. Hold on there, pointy stick. We'll get you. So now that it's dry, you see there's a fissure right here. And it seems like it carries across through this way. But I'll tell you what, when it's dry, this stone really got a lot of sparkle in it. Can you see the sparkle? Can you see the sparkle? Embrace the sparkle. So we have that fissure right there. And on this side, doesn't look too bad of anything. This part here looks like it might, okay, pointy stick of destiny. This part might flake away because it seems like it's, it's a really thin fractured piece setting on here and here. And it's got some odd shape to it. But I still think we can get something nice out of that. Now, I'm going to try to make this into a bigger stone. So regardless of whether you got this fissure, ooh, there's another, that fissure might go across like that. Let's see, can you see that? Goes across like this and maybe goes across this way. Well, I'm not going to make any judgment on which side we're going to cut until I take this over to the wheel and do the edges on it. And hey, I got a new flat wheel. Was finally able to order it and not take 12 weeks to get here. Well, I guess first thing to do is go over on the wheel. So I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I gotta say, having a new wheel is so nice. Anywho, here's what we got. Got a decent pre-shape going on to this thing. I mean, I'm hoping I can get a large oval out of it. Let's take a look at it in its wetness state. So it's kind of dark, but there's a lot of subtle colors in there. Let me get that wiped off of here. And that didn't help. Microfiber cloth. There we go. We got a lot of subtle colors in there. And it's still pretty sparkly. You can see on the edges what we might get when we cut it a little bit. The sparkly seem to be in there. Like everywhere in there. Now I got the dilemma. I'm not sure which side to cut. Now if you look here, we got that shape, and sort of the same thing on this side. And, it sort of bends like wonkiness that way. So I'm not sure what I'm going to get. Which side's going to be better for a flat side? I'm thinking this side with this big divot here may be a good piece for the top. But then I'm not sure. Because if I have to take this up here to get rid of this divot, it's going to really thin that stone down. So I think I'm going to make this the bottom. So I'm going to take this over on the wheel and flatten this out. And maybe shape it a little bit depending on how this comes out. So here's our bottom. And boy, it's drying out quick already. So I'll take that over. And which side did I decide? Yeah, this is the bottom. Okay, so I'm taking this over and flatten this out. And I'll be back and see what we have. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay then, I'm back and whew. And speaking of back, I got the back on this one pretty well flattened out. I had to trim it down a little bit. It's not quite as big as it was, but it's still got a nice pleasing oval shape. And that side thingy there, yeah, that I got down to some bigger, thicker area there, I believe, and I might be able to just roll that up over the side. Why can't I get in the middle of the screen? All in all, this is looking pretty nice. Let me get a little bit of wet one there. This is kind of pretty. I mean, I'm not sure what this is. I can't say that enough because I say it all the time and I can't say it enough. I say it too much. But there's a lot more color in here than I thought there was. You can see we've got sort of purpley, not purpley hues, pinkish hues, and just a lot of deep color and a lot of spots, which is pretty cool. I hope the other side turns out as good as this side. And the way it looks, it just might do that. So before I go any further, I'm going to have to get this onto a stick. Yes, I know. I've been having better luck with sticks. I'll get a nice thick dop stick and get this on the dop stick and then start working that top out. Alrighty? So, well, let's get the dop stick dopped. Let's get the stone dopped on the dop stick. Duh. Telling you. And look here. See that? That's called alcohol in the alcohol lamp. And it stayed in there for quite some time because I fixed this thing. Ta-da! Yes, I actually fixed it. I'd said I had fixed it before, but I wasn't sure if the fix was going to fix. But the fix fixed, so you know what I mean. Let me find us a nice thick dop stick. Here's a nice thick dop stick. That should do well for that. Now, where's my lighter? Man, I get this lamp fixed and the lighter goes away. I'm going to have to take a minute and load up this stick. Am I melting the phone? Nope, I'm good. Don't need to melt the phone. Oh, I love that smell of old Christmas wax. Takes me straight back to the 70s. The wax gods are laughing, going, whoa, it's gonna fall off. Ah, ouch, ouch, stone's way too hot. Stone is way too hot. Hot, hot, hot. Why is that retaining heat so long? Probably because the stone came from a warm water ocean. Ha! Ha! Oh, yeah. I'll just dop the stick. Dop the stone. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take this over onto the wheel and start working this top down. So here's a quick look at what we got on the top. It's just pretty nice, but it's going to be a beauty, I believe. Or as we say, a shiny. So I'm taking this baby over. We're going to work this top down into a shiny. Be right back. Alrighty then. I'll be back. And boy, this stone dries off fast. Alright, here's what we got. Looks like, well, stone's turning out pretty nice. Kind of dry right now. Got some inclusions and, well, not really inclusions. These are cracks, fault lines, what they look like. When it's dry, they really look bad. If we make it a little bit wet, they disappear, and this stone takes on an entirely new appearance. I mean, that's really funky. It's really nice, is what I think it is. Oh, I mean, we got some sort of reds in there. We got these black specks that sort of fall down into like the clear areas, and hopefully you can see all that. Otherwise, there's not too much to say. So I guess we're just going to have to get... Oh, that looks really nice from there. I hope you can see. Let me see if I can get that to focus on there and catch some of that Depth. Can you see the depth, Jim lad? Ha ha. Okay, anyway. Oh, wow. It's like magic. Okay. So first off, 500 grit. So let's get the squirty bottle of destiny out. And let's get to working on this. I'm actually kind of happy I got a new blade. And I got a coffee maker for in here. So I've got me a big container full of fresh brewed, hot, dark as you can get coffee. You know, this place runs on rocks and coffee. Da, 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 da. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, that's coming along pretty nice. Those fissures almost give it some character. Be nice if they weren't there, but hey, I think if I try to grind them out, I'm going to grind the stone away. So we have some more little facets over in this area and this area. So I'm going to work on getting them babies out of there. This sandpaper could be a little bit more new. Just how many stones can I get out of one piece of sandpaper? As many as possible. Alrighty, let's see what we're getting here. Hopefully we're getting shiny. Ooh, that is looking nice. Look at that. I'm definitely getting pleased with that look. I mean, we still have those fissures in there, but like I said, why am I falling over to the west? Whoa! Anyway, that's what we got so far. So I think the next step is to fill up the water bottle of destiny and go to the 1000 grit. I'll be right back. Also, I'm chucking this piece of sandpaper. Fatality. Okay, all cleaned up, and here's my piece of 1000 grit. That looks like some type of, I don't know, aerial pictures of the Martian surface. And with the stone wet, take a look at that. If it keeps the luster like this, this is going to be an A1 shiny. Fissures or not. Oh, let's see if we got enough in this 1000 grit to make this baby shine. Boy, this sandpaper is pretty much shot. That's when it starts looking like a Martian landscape. It's not any good anymore. I think there's enough on there we can get this one out of here yet, and that's going to be, well, this one's going to join its cousin there in the bin. Whew! More elbow grease than I want to put in there. Alright, let's take a look at this. I think there's enough left in that sandpaper to get this done. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty darn shiny. There doesn't seem to be a lot of undercutting. There's some. Not a dreadful amount. Oh, I gotta get back onto the screen. But yeah, let's see how close we can get, still get some focus on that. But I'm tickled with that. I'm hope when it shines up that you can see the depth and the colors and the little specks in there, like you can see when it's wet. I mean, that's some serious prettiness there. The only way we're going to find out is to shine it up. So, off to the cerium oxide wheel. Okay, I'm back. And here's what happened when I hit it on the cerium oxide wheel. What do you think of that? we've got some really subtle pinkish red hues in there. We got these little black spots that like are layered down through the clear. And there's quartz-like whiteness in there. I'm just like, whoa, this stone is flipping awesome. Let me see if I can get this off of the dop stick so we can get even a better look at it. Oh, you kidding me? Okay, finally got that off of there. So let's take a look at that. Oh, what's on the... Okay, let's take a look at this here stone. So we've got, like I said, there are some red hues and black hues and spotty things and overall super prettiness. And it's a shame, pointy stick of destiny, it's a shame we have these fractures here. If they weren't in there, that would really make this an absolutely gorgeous stone. But I don't think, no matter how far I cut them down, you can see this one goes way down in here like this. Actually, I think this and this is one fracture, and it goes the whole way down around to here. This one, that one possibly could cut out. This one, this whole area right there looks like it's going to pop out. What a shame. It's like this side is pretty darn nice except for this little one. But it just wouldn't have made a nice cab side like this one did because all that other crapola in there. But hey, overall, that's pretty nice. So I can definitely say this stone is a win. So if you like the video, you know, hit that button down there, subscribe, you know, watch the channel, and I'll be back with more videos, with more stuff like this. See? Ooh. So, hey, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.